Hi, everybody. It's
Yeah,
Two Player Tuesday. I'm Jake Michels,
I'm Ruel Gaviola.
and we're here to party.
We are
with
partying, folks,
sound,
and
with sound. You
with
got it.
sound, yes, always a good thing for any
Uh,
party.
what we were joking about while we were muted was that it's been a long time since we've seen each other, but in truth, it's only been like 2 days, right?
Yeah, less than 48 hours, which is a good thing. It's always a good thing. Good time hanging out with you, Jake, and I am super excited about today.
Oh my gosh. So I rely on you to show me some of the coolest games in my life. I think you've introduced me to some of my favorites, definitely during quarantine as well, because we got to play a lot of new stuff as things have come out. But we got
Yeah,
to play it digitally.
yeah. I figure it's like my way of repaying you for introducing me to Twilight Imperium Fourth Edition. That alone.
Was I the introduction for you?
That was my very first play. I had it on my bucket list of games to play for many years until you invited me to your game, and it's been true love ever since.
For you and me, or for you in the game?
A little bit of both. How
Both.
about
There
that?
it is. That's the answer I needed. Yeah. Was that the 4-player game we played at Game House up in
That is
Los
exactly it.
Angeles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Was
was
a
the first
great
time
game.
I was at the University of Jolnar, and y'all let me. You were very nice to me and let me win my first game. So
Oh,
I
I
think that's
doubt
your way of.
that. No.
That was your way of getting me into that game, and it's had its claws embedded in me ever since.
As much as I want to be a nice person to you, Ruel, because you're so sweet, I don't think I could ever let you win a game of Twilight Imperium. That was well fought for, I'm sure, because I won't sit down
Thank
for
you.
8 hours just to give you something. That's too much
Yeah,
of my day.
that's fair enough. Thank
I
you,
mean, unless I'm
Jake. I
volunteering
appreciate
or
it.
something. But if I'm playing a
Right.
game, I'm gonna try and.
We're out for blood,
We're out for
always.
blood. Speaking of which, let's look at the game we're playing today, which is Cascadia.
Yes.
Yes, you showed this to me on Sunday, and I'm so glad you did because it's one of my favorite games that I've been introduced to in the past year.
Yeah, this one from I don't know what they're drinking out there in Seattle, but the water out there must be like game designer water because they are just crushing it up there. Calico, Cascadia, all these games from Flatout Games that AEG is partnered with. I love these games.
Oh, this is a flat out game as well?
This is
You just did a sponsored stream from Flatout, didn't you?
last night. We
Yeah.
played Verdant, which is the next one after Cascadia. I love them all. So we have Calico, we have Cascadia, now we have Verdant. They are all similar yet very different from each other. I think Verdant, you will like it just as much as we did as well. It's excellent.
Which is a plant-based game?
Yeah, plant-based game, and it's a little bit like Cascadia, but it's got I'd say a little more strategic depth to it. Yeah,
Well, all of these are nature-based because Calico is about cats, I presume.
that
From
is
the
right.
cover.
Yeah.
I still haven't played yet. And then this is like habitats and their denizens, right?
Yeah, this one, this game is beautiful. This is one of my top 5 games of this year so far.
Yeah.
It is outstanding.
I've only played
Yes.
one, and I'm already convinced of how great it is, just because the rules are so smooth. Let's talk
Yeah.
about that. Let's actually talk about the rules. This is
Cool.
a game where both Ruel and I are going to be building our own regions of Cascadia. For those of you that don't know, actually, I think the illustration in the rule book might have. Yes, this is Cascadia. This is North America. This is British Columbia within Canada, and then Washington, Oregon, and sometimes Idaho. That's the region known as Cascadia. There is actually, I don't know if you know this, Ruel, there's a bit of a political movement in Cascadia for Cascadia to secede from their countries and become their own thing.
Wow, really? Is that a real thing?
It's called the Cascadian Movement. You can go ahead and wiki that. And
Wow.
I don't know. They're they're not very well organized, so I don't know how it's going to go, but it's a pipe dream we all have from the Northwest.
Well, if they make games like this, I'm fully supportive of the movement.
Murder She Wrote says, my wife and I love this game. So simple and puzzly. Free Cascadia. I think, yeah, that's my buddy Sam from the Woodland War Machine podcast. I'm pretty sure he
Sam.
might be like a high viceroy or chancellor within the Free Cascadia movement. I'm not sure what his title
Nice.
is.
Very cool.
Anyway, in Cascadia, we're going to be building habitats with these little tiles here, along with populating them with animals with these little tokens here. On each turn, we're going to take one habitat and a token. And we're going to take both of those, and we're going to add them to our personal area. This is Ruel's personal area here. This is mine. We already have an existing starting tile within these habitats. Let's look at Ruel's tile at first. He's got a mountain region up here. He's got some forests and some wetlands, and then some plains and some river. What Ruel can do on his turn is he can pull one of those habitats over and then align it adjacent to anything he wants. It doesn't have to match, but he will get bonus points if they do. And then additionally, he can place his token on any one space that has a habitat where one of those animals can reside. And that's a turn. It's so wonderfully simple. You take one of each of these and you place them there. Now, generally speaking, you have to take the matching one. So if I were to take this habitat here, I would need to take this bear here as well because they are in their same row. There is an exception to this rule, however, and that's these wonderful nature tokens. We don't start with any nature tokens, do we, Ruel?
We do not.
Great. We'll acquire these throughout the game, and we can spend these by returning them to the supply once we have them to break this rule, where we could take one habitat and any of these if we wish. There's additional uses for the nature token, Ruel, right?
That's correct. So if you spend a nature token, you may swipe or wipe clean any of those tokens that are on the tableau right now. So anywhere from 1 to 4 tokens, you spend a nature token and you can take those away and get some new ones from the bag.
And that's any of them that you choose, right?
Correct.
Now, when these get refreshed as they get pulled down, we'll pull 1 token, wildlife token, and we'll pull 1 habitat token to replace them. If at any time 3 of one animal are showing, the active player has the option of resetting those 3 and drawing from the bag 3 new ones, right?
Yep.
And then if all 4 of those tokens are all the same animal, they must be refreshed.
That is correct.
Now, one thing I didn't do when we set this up was pick these cards for this. Now, we could just go with what's on here by default, or we could choose them. Do you want to do that?
Let's just go. Well, let's go with what we have here.
Great. So let's look at what the benefits and scoring options are for each of these animals. The game's going to go until all the habitats are taken. So for foxes, which are these orange tiles here, they'll get points based on their size. They score for each fox for each single, pair, or triple of adjacent unique animals.
Oh.
What?
So.
For each single. Okay. Oh my gosh, that is hard.
That's way harder than.
For each single, pair, or triple of adjacent unique animals, foxes do not count. Ooh, I hate this fox. This is a tough one. That's really hard.
Yeah, yesterday when we played the other day, we had played with the recommended starting cards. These are.
Was it this? Was that this?
That was that one. Yeah, we can totally do that.
I think. Oh no, this is nearby pairs. Let's do nearby pairs.
That's different. Yeah.
I'm
nearby
more excited
animals.
about nearby pairs, I think.
Okay.
That seems a little bit easier, right? And then the Roosevelt elk. So this comes in herds, where scores for each group of elk in any shape. Mm-hmm. Now, a grouping is a minimum of 4 or just 1?
You start with 1, and then you just go up to 8 and above. And a group is any group of elk that are adjacent to each other.
Right. So you could make singular elk, which is probably the optimal way to do it.
Yep.
Okay, that's herds. Excellent. Grizzly bear, a mother and her cub. So a group of 3 bears with no other bears next to it is 10 points. That's huge. Going back to the elks, this actually can really get you some crazy points if you isolate them all. Chinook salmon scores as per salmon and per animal adjacent to a run of at least 3. Runs may not be adjacent.
Ooh. So 1 per salmon plus 1 for each animal that's adjacent?
Yeah.
Oh, that's different.
And you need to get a run of 3 for this to work. So you build the run of 3, which is what this picture is showing. And then for every animal that's adjacent to that run, you get points.
Nice.
That's not a salmon.
That's not a salmon. So in this example here on the card, would that be 3 points for the salmon run, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 for the animals, or is it because these
correct?
There's
so I
two
think that's a
boxes
7-point score right there.
Okay. Wow.
If you had a salmon in there, it would be another point. So it technically counts, but then their adjacency is spread, right? So if you had a salmon here in that little example where it's X'd out, then any of these animals over here would also score you points. So that's actually a pretty powerful one.
Interesting.
I guess the points are low, though.
Yeah.
And then solitary hawks. We'll keep them. Solitary hawks are fine.
Yeah, they're fun.
And then Ruel and I are not a family, so I'm going to delete that.
No family variant.
I don't even know what the family variant is. What is the family variant?
The family variant, you just want groups of animals, and it doesn't matter like shapes or size or anything.
Cool.
Yeah, per group.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Well, Ruel, since you're my guest, I would love for you to go first.
Oh, thanks, Jake. Okay. So right off the bat, I'm looking at the bear because I want to place the bear on my keystone tile here. The keystones are the ones that have the little triangle on top, and you'll notice it has a nature icon right next to the animal. If I do that, that's going to score me a nature token, and I also take this tile here. Oh, that's weird. So as I take these off, they are being replaced immediately.
Yeah, this is a scripted mod on Tabletop Simulator, so it's doing the work for us without our permission.
Okay. And then I want to, let me see, I want to rotate this. Rotate.
Rotate. Yep, yeah, there you go.
Okay. Oh,
or did I do that?
I do this quicker?
E and Q will rotate it.
Oh, E and Q. Okay, cool. So let's do, I want to line up my rivers here.
Yeah. So, we forgot to actually talk about river scoring. So we talked about all the points for the animals, but all of the domains, habitats, will also score points at the end of the game. They score points for the largest body of that habitat you have. You score 1 point for every tile that it includes. So, for instance, if this was his biggest river at the end game, he would score 2 points because 2 tiles take it up. Each of his habitats will score points for their largest contiguous group. Additionally, whoever has the largest of each category will gain a bonus 3 points.
That's right. Get that little area control or area majority scoring in here as well.
So great first turn. All you have to do is place that, and then your bear was replaced, right?
Yeah. It was, so the second I took off the bear, it immediately replaced it, and the same thing when I took the tile. So I'm wondering, how do we do the nature tokens? Like if I spend a nature token, I want to take one from this area and then one from another area.
Well, you did it. It only pulled one at a time. So when you pulled the tile, it replaced just the tile. Then when you pulled the token, it replaced just the token.
Perfect.
What I'm not sure about how to do with the scripted is how to reset them, but we'll figure it out.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. So now it's my turn. Let's look at my habitat over here. Ooh, I got foxes. Those wily foxes. And then we got some bear options. I do like the salmon scoring, so I'm trying to already figure out what strategy I'm going to do. The elk and the hawks need to be solitary. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I want to get started with those salmon. So let's go here. Let's rotate it this way. Boinker. And then take the matching salmon and place them here. And that's my turn.
Cool. I am going to I'm going to spend my nature token right off the bat because I want another bear. Bear's going to go here. And then I want the one, this one had a bear on it.
Just so, actually, before you do that, if we want to take it back, you can. But these 3 are all the same.
Ooh.
So you could
do
that was
reset. That was after I pulled the bear.
It was? Because didn't you pull the bear from here?
Yes.
Then these 3 were already here.
I thought, wait, did I pull it from here? Maybe it was, yeah. Okay.
No, you're right. I pulled a salmon from here. You're right. You're right.
Okay. So I spent my nature token. I'm going to take this bear tile here because I'm trying to score little mother and her cubs. And they're going to go right there. So hopefully I can get another bear, get the 10-point score right there.
Nice. Great.
Cool.
Well, since
that's for every... Sorry, that was for every 3 bears with no other bears next to it. I'll be able to score 10 points.
Yeah. So it's just a triplet of bears.
Mm-hmm.
The 3 bears, actually. And a Goldie Fox, I guess.
Goldie? Yeah.
All right. It's in there somewhere. Let's go with this sweet pick. I actually do want the foxes, so that's fine with me.
Oh, okay.
Because that fox is going to give me a nature token, which I would like. So let's...
Yeah. Hey, Jake, what does the fox say?
I hope we get DCM made for that. Ruel was doing that to me all Sunday. It was super great.
Just a little throwback.
All right, I've taken my nature token. Your turn, my friend.
I am going to take... the salmon. Yeah, I feel like I got to do the salmon run. Got to get the salmon run. And also because I get that keystone tile, So I will get a nature token for taking that one.
Yeah. So this is the way to get those nature tokens. Ruel mentioned it, but I'll repeat it here. Some of these have these little pine cone tokens. So when Ruel places successfully that animal on there, we get those. I did it with my fox just now. Wow. Okay, Ruel. Okay, I see you. What I don't have is a hawk, but I would like one.
Ooh, yeah.
Boy, real choices. The bear is really tempting too. What do we get? We get them for pairs. Yeah, let's do. Oh, but this is a fox. I don't want a fox. I want a hawk or an elk.
Oh yeah, the elk run would be nice to do too.
Ooh, nah, we're gonna take this. This is a great call. Get a fox. We'll get a moose. We'll put that moose. Whoa, by itself.
Okay. So in that case, what do I want here? I want either, okay, here's a moose, here's a hawk. This is such a good game.
It really is.
We're just a couple of turns in, and it's just every time I play this, it reminds me. I love how just such a well-designed game. We were talking about this the other day, how these games that have simple rule sets but offer a lot of strategy to them. Those are my favorite type of games.
Me too. And like, what's so fascinating is the level of thinking we have to do for what is essentially like maybe 3 choices in the game, which is pick them, deploy them, or deploy the habitat and then deploy the token. Like that's crazy. It's only just 3 choices.
It really is. Okay, so I'm going to take the hawk. We're going to put the hawk there, and then from that column, I'm going to place this here. Whoops. Hawk goes on this, and then
that mountain region. Very nice.
Yeah. Do I want to? Yeah, I do want to keep. No, actually, I want to rotate because I want both of them to touch.
Nice.
Right? Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. That's cool. All right. And you got your salmon run started. What's been replaced here? We have a salmon option. Love that. And then another elk, which is not a great option. See, if I can't take an elk because I wouldn't have anywhere to place it, right? Would it just be forfeited, or can I legally not take it?
You could take it, but it's just going to be wasted.
It goes nowhere. It just gets discarded.
Just discarded.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know the ruling on that. Good to know. Let's go with this sweet 3-piece. Let's rotate it a little bit. And with that 3-piece was this fox, which we'll place here and give us another token. These tokens are worth 1 point at the end of the game as well if you've managed to not use them. But I was thinking about this on Sunday. You want to use them. They're much more valuable in the game to combo things than to save them, right? 1 point's not much.
Yeah, I agree. Unless like at the very end you just happen to get a bunch, that's fine. But yeah, you really do want to use these early, or as much as you can. Okay.
Oh, Panda Angel's here. Hello, Amanda. Good to see you.
Amanda Panda in the house.
She says, #Team Jake. Uh-oh. Have you guys been fighting?
Oh, we have. Oh, okay. I'm going to take, let's see, the elk. Do I want the, okay, got a bear. Okay.
Here.
Yeah, I'm going to get this elk and also this salmon here. So the salmon, we're going to connect to my water here. Oh, where did it go?
I think you put it in your hand.
Flew onto my table. Okay, there it is. And then that was from here. So the elk that I'm taking is going to go right here. We'll start an elk run here. Hopefully I can get a bear to go in there as well.
And Ruel, what does the elk say?
The elk says, I don't know. What does the elk say? It says hello.
All right. Very good.
Wow.
I don't know what sound an elk makes, but that feels like what an elk would be.
It probably does.
They're not. They look majestic. They do not sound majestic. All right. So I really want to get more salmon, but there's no salmon out there. It's all been these stinking birds. Now the foxes. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, while you're deciding what to do, I want to welcome all the raiders from Book of Nerds here on Twitch. Thank you, Book of Nerds. John, appreciate the raid. I hope you had a good stream. For those who just joined us, we are playing Cascadia.
John Gonzalez, another good Twilight Imperium friend, as a matter of fact.
Yes. We've spent many hours together with John at the tables.
encouraging
I
each
believe
other
John
to
was the
kill
one that
each other.
coined the phrase. I think he's the one that coined the phrase. You have the silver tongue when we play the silver tongue devil of Twilight Imperium.
I'll take it. It's fair.
Yeah.
All right. The indecision is mounting. Let's see. We want some bears, but the rivers are so far. And we were going to do this bear pairing, but that was foolish without a fox. So maybe we go for the eagle party. Yeah. Let's rotate this over here. This way. And we grab the corresponding hawk, not eagle. I don't know what I was thinking.
Ooh.
And place it here. Yeah, that feels like a good move.
Okay. Nice. So now we have the situation here. There are 3 foxes here, and as the active player, I may choose to wipe those and put some new tokens there. I will take that choice. So how do we do this? Do I...
Go ahead and actually just pull them away, because it'll replace them automatically, and then pull the foxes too.
Okay.
And then put them all...
all the fishies. And then I just put them back in the bag.
Yeah, you should be able to highlight the bag at some point when you're... There it is. You nailed it.
Okay. So now I do want that fish.
I bet you
or
do.
a fish. And then do I take... Ooh, what do I take? What do I take?
John says, did I coin that term? I think we're all trying to pawn it off on John Ruel, which is really... It was your title that you gave me. But thanks for rating, John. Appreciate it. What were you playing?
I'm going to take this salmon and the tile right above it. So this bear tile, bear/elk tile.
Great
go
choice.
here.
Great choice.
Oops,
that's
not on top.
That's already taken. Uh-oh, he's going to get... Okay, yeah, you're prepping up for your bear family. You got a mama and a papa. All you need is a baby.
And then my salmon's going to go here. Start the little salmon run.
Nice.
Cool.
It's already looking good for you. Okay, that makes it my turn. Oh, man, I really want those salmon. Let's go... Remembering that pairs on the foxes are key here. We're going to go... Give me this bear. And give me this salmon.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm definitely taking this bear so I can complete my little set. Mama bear with her 2 cubs.
It's just
but do
right.
I do something else? If it's going to go there, what else can I... That would be a fox. See, now I want to continue the salmon run because I need at least 3 salmon. So what I'm going to do is... We're going to spend the nature token, Jake. The nature token is being spent.
Wow.
In order to take this bear here and then this tile here.
Oh, goodness.
So I'll take this tile and then this bear. So the bear is going to go here to complete. And then this tile, I want to continue my salmon run at some point. So let's see. How am I going to do this? This way. Okay, this is still touching.
Look at that wetlands.
Okay,
wow,
yeah.
very impressive
Wetlands.
terrain.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. We have another bear, thankfully. Love this. Let's go get some more wetlands.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
And I think we'll rotate it that way. Ooh, yeah, that way. And where was that from? That was from this place, right?
Correct.
Great. So I want that bear. Give me that bear, and I get another nature token.
Ooh.
Now, remind me, there are 20 of each wildlife token in the back?
Correct.
Okay.
20 of each animal. Yes.
Got it.
Okay. Wow. Well, I can get that salmon run. I do have another salmon up here, which would be nice. Or do I take this salmon with a bear and a hawk token? I don't think I'll do that. I think because if I put I got choices here.
Yeah.
I got choices here, Jake.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I put the salmon here, I can continue.
Nightcat asks, are the nature tokens finite, or can you draw more? I believe they are finite. In terms of how many are in the game, but there's so many that a 2-player game will never get there.
Right. Okay, I'm definitely taking one of these salmon. So do I take this one with the wetland? I can increase that, or do I take the one with the river, which gives me a bear and a hawk? No, you know what? I'm going to continue this one here. So I'll take this salmon and then this tile. Ooh.
Yeah.
And then I'll place the salmon. Let me see. Right here.
Yeah, great choice.
It's on a keystone tile, so I get a nature token. Thank you. And we're gonna put this one right here. Yeah, I'll go right there.
There it is. Wow.
Cool.
Already got your salmon run and your 3 bears. This is criminal.
What are you working on here? You got the fox. Oh, I gotta reread the fox.
Well, the thing about the foxes is you gotta get pairs next to them, which I've already knocked out the fish for 1 fox, but like bears and elk are not going to be easy to acquire here, so gonna have some work to do. Now I do have an option. Yeah, getting that elk's gonna be tough.
And let's see, John was playing Little Nightmares on the Switch. Nice. I've not played that game
Little
yet.
Nightmares. I've heard about that game. It's a platformer, I think, right?
Yes. I believe so.
Well, I think we're going to go grab... Let's see. I got to show the viewers what I'm actually considering here because I realize my mortise is blocking it. It's pretty much between taking more bears and a salmon, which I think is probably the answer. Or trying to combo up and get that other hawk, because solitary hawks are worth good points, but you really need to get a lot of them. So a red-tailed hawk goes 2, 5, 8, 11, whereas solitary elks go 2, 4, 7, 10. They don't go up quite as much.
Yeah.
Interesting. Hawks are really more worth it. All right. Enough indecision. We're gonna go Bear Town. We're gonna drop a bear. A bear way over here, and we're gonna grab this fish.
Ooh, another bear.
Oh, another bear. All right, Ruel.
Okay. Well, I see. I see the elk. I can continue the elk here. Yeah, I'm gonna. And this is what's so interesting about this game. Like, do you just focus on like 1 or 2 animals, or are you trying to score a bunch of different animals? And it can be a tough choice sometimes.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah, and I was gonna say, and sometimes it just depends on what tiles come out as well.
And that's, I think, the key thing is like you could try and target certain ones, but you're only at the whim of what's out there, and so you have to have biodiversity.
That's right.
In some ways.
Okay, so I will take the elk. So just a reminder myself, this is the tile I'm taking. Taking this elk. I'm gonna put the elk here because I'm starting my little elk herd. And then as far as the tile is concerned, I want to continue that waterway. So, okay, I can do this because then it'll connect my plainlands as well.
Oh, nice combo.
Okay, thank you. Now, I just have a bear here. Now, the bears cannot be adjacent to other bears. So maybe I should put it here just in case I get a bear.
That's true.
Yeah.
You could always fox that, too.
What's that?
You could always fox that, too.
If you that's right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you know, that's a good call because I want the plains. Cool.
You dropped your elks next to each other. Now that's for solitary groups, right? But it's okay if they're not solitary. They could just be grouped.
Right. It's scores for each group of elk in any shape. Yeah. So at this point, if the game ended, I would have 4 points for the group of 2.
Well, that's what I'm asking. Is it actually the size of the group? Or is it the number of groups? See, it says scores for each group of elk in any shape, right?
In any shape. Oh. So this, in the example here, would this be...
I think this is only 1 point of what you have, right? In this, oddly, this is 1 point, is what I think is saying. Isn't that strange? Am I reading that wrong?
I feel like, okay, scores for each group of elk in any shape. A group being... Because you know how there's the other ones would specifically say pairs, like pairs of bears.
Pairs,
so that's
bears.
2.
Right.
Yeah, so I figure group is anyone from 2 and up, right? So, I see what you're saying.
Oh, you know what? I understand. Actually, chat's helping me because Murders are saying, look at the picture. It is the size. So it's each, whatever size it is, you get that many points. So you are right. It is 2 points. There's 4 points.
Got it.
Excuse me.
4 points right now. Thank you.
You were right. Okay, that makes sense. But that wording was confusing.
Yeah, it was a little confusing there.
It's still a fantastic game.
Yep.
All right. Okay, so let's do. Ooh, it could be hawk time. I do want to kind of increase the salmon run though. This is a tough call. So I need either another elk here, or another. I'm gonna use a nature token and not take that fox.
Okay.
I will take probably a bear.
Okay.
Yeah, that feels good.
Might
All right,
take the fox.
locked.
Okay. Cool.
The words are bad, the pictures are good, says Sam. I agree. That makes more
True.
sense. The picture is a better
is, yeah.
context.
Yeah.
Another good thing about these like semi-Euro-y games is that they rely on iconography a little bit more, which I really appreciate.
Ooh, so there, I don't want to take that. Maybe I can start I can get a fox going. But if I take this one, this hawk.
Fox are
will
so
go
picky.
there. Yeah. Well, okay, I'm going to take... Ooh, if I should have done this here. Well, if I put the fox here, I've already got a pair of salmon. So that's cool. Okay. Let's do that, and I can extend my mountain range as well. So fox goes here. Then my mountain ranges all expand, along with my forest up here. Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
All right, he's got his first fox on the board. He's expanded. Wow, that's a big mountain. Nice job. Okay, so that's my turn. I should have bared on another spot, but that's okay. We have an option to either get another salmon, which I think I want to do, or an elk. I think we're gonna grab. Let's see. If I don't put an elk here, this guy will only be worth 5 points. But if I do put an elk there, it'll be worth 7 points. That's not even that much. These foxes.
Oh, fox.
But I think we will try and do that. So we instead go where? I think we'll grab this, which is going to grab us a salmon. I think we are going to go for just the 5 points on this, unfortunately.
Ooh, there's the elk.
Yeah,
that was
of course.
a perfect pairing for me right now.
Of course. I think it's better.
I love it.
It's better to have a long salmon run.
I love it. Okay. I was like...
I love it.
This is perfect because it got my forest, it got my plain, and it extends my elk.
Oh, no, I helped you.
Yes, thank you. All right,
so there's
I got my little
21
herd of elk
left.
Oh,
3
you have
foxes.
a choice here.
I'm gonna reset these foxes.
Okay.
Boo to
nice.
the foxes. Oh my goodness!
Wow,
What is happening?
Still more fox.
What
you got
is happening? Well, I don't love that elk tile. I do like that bear tile. That's pretty sweet.
Oh yeah.
But I have no other salmon places to go. I'm gonna have to spend a stinking token to reset these. Should I reset? I have to choose which ones I'm gonna reset before I see them, I assume.
Correct.
I'll reset all 4, honestly.
Okay.
Ugh,
Okay.
Not the usage I wanted out of that, but that's fine. Better. This is better.
Yeah, you got choices
so
at least.
hawk now, which I really like this problem, and
the
bear
hawk,
thing. Yeah, I
yeah.
think we're gonna go Beartown and grab the hawk. Place it there.
Nice.
All right.
Okay. I'm going to spend my nature token because I see an elk and a plains elk tile. That's going to go right there. And it's a keystone tile, so I will get a nature token.
Ugh, great combo.
Thank you.
I'm regretting my elk moves. Well done.
I'm looking at your board. Wow, you got the fox is going to score those.
Well, the
Wow,
skull only
nice job with the
5. If I can
fox.
repair them, maybe. We'll see.
Very
We will
nice.
see. Now, this is going to be the end of my wetlands if I go here, which I definitely don't want. But maybe that's the sacrifice I make for another 3 bears, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'll be your. Oh yeah, that's your third bear.
Foxes do not count. You know, I could actually. Oof. This is an interesting problem. I might just ditch the 7-point foxes and
Really?
go, yeah, and actually go for this whole bear. Wow. I'm overthinking. I'm gonna discard my nature token. And I'm going to take this habitat.
Nice.
Closing off my wetlands. That's my
The
choice.
wetlands.
But then I'm gonna grab the bear.
Still, that's pretty solid for those wetlands right there.
Actually, I'm
Okay.
gonna put this bear here to grab another nature token.
Perfect. Okay.
I got a lot of bears to get through.
Fish. We got a fox. I'll put that fox here. Okay. So salmon, 1 per adjacent to a run. So I get these. So I put a fox here. Okay. Huh. Ooh.
God, we already have to start thinking about end game.
I know.
Because I've started 2
right?
different bear packs, and neither of them are complete.
Oh no.
And there's only 20
Oh, that's
bears
right.
in the
I
game. We're
forget.
not gonna
Yeah,
kill
with
them all.
yeah, with 2 players, we play with a lot fewer tiles.
Right,
So.
right.
Ooh, okay. Oh my gosh. I'm glad you reminded me. Okay, so why don't I go with the fox? Yeah. I'm going to spend this nature token to take this fox here and then this tile here. So fox tile. And then I'm going to place this wetlands here.
Mm-hmm.
And the fox on top, which is a keystone tile, which gives me a nature token.
Nicely done.
Thank you, sir.
I'm jealous.
But now,
Oh.
ooh, there's some bears out there.
Ah, yeah. Mm-hmm. The bears.
The bears.
Now I've locked out my. Unfortunately, I've locked out my wetlands, but I do have this forest tile, which I think I could take. Let's do it here. And then let's grab that bear and finish it off. There, that 1 pack is done. Should have done that last time. Ugh, the turns are so fast, Ruel. They're so fast.
I know.
So
Gosh.
good.
Okay.
Unlike Twilight Imperium.
Actually, Twilight Imperium, if you think about it, I mean, the turns aren't that bad. It's just there's a ton of them.
As
right?
written, the rules are the turns are actually quite quick, but when you inject humans into the conversation,
yeah. And I think that's why I really enjoyed that game so much more than I thought I would, because there's that whole myth, I guess, of like, oh, it's this huge game, it's going to take all these hours to play, and you just think that every turn's like 30 minutes long, but it's a pretty quick game as far as turns go. But
was that your apprehension about it before you knew about it, was the length?
Yeah. It's like I'd never played a game that long or that epic.
Yeah,
so,
no, me neither.
Yeah.
And I had only been told about the 3rd edition before I first played, and I actually played the 4th edition for my first time.
Okay.
But like the 3rd edition, when my friends were telling me about it, they were like, it's a weekend affair. Like, you have to play over multiple days. And that's because those rules were so convoluted. And that's not true. Not a lot of groups didn't necessarily play over multiple days, but I think a lot of people who were unfamiliar with it did.
Yeah. So did you actually play 3rd edition after
I've never
4th edition?
played 3rd edition. And I
Yeah, me
think
neither.
at this point in my life, I don't need to.
Yeah,
I think
agreed.
I can die happy.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. Okay. I need to make a decision here. I've got my elk group. I've got
Hey, Justin,
bears.
thanks for stopping in.
Got hawk. I can take this hawk and place it there.
Pantalone, it did take 10 hours. On average, I'd say Twilight Imperium games take about 8 hours for a a group with
Yeah.
no new people. If it's new people, it generally ramps up at least another hour and a half or so per person.
Yeah, at a minimum. Okay, I'm gonna take a fish. I'm gonna continue my salmon run here. Now the salmon run that scores 1 point per salmon in the run, plus 1 point per adjacent animal.
Yeah,
Okay.
regardless of regardless of what it is.
Got it. Okay. Now with this, if I put the salmon here, would that count as part of the run?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Right. So yes, it would be like you'd have to draw a line, presumably, right? Like yeah. But if you can do that for sure.
Okay. So I will take the salmon from the right side here, place it on keystone, so I get another nature token, and then this tile is the one I need to place. We're gonna extend that wetlands. Let me see. Do I want to?
Boy, your wetlands are huge.
Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do it like this, because then hopefully I can get another herd going, or extend my herd.
Oh man, I thought my wetlands were big, but look at you.
Okay, cool. That's my turn.
I'm all disappointed in my habitat now.
There's 11 habitat tiles left, Jake. So that's what, 5 turns each? 6 turns each?
7 turns after my turn here, right? Because it'll be 16 with these included.
Yeah. Wow.
Or 15. All right, so... Boy, just looking at your wetlands has just driven me into... I've lost my train of thought.
Cat Naughtbot says, #wetland envy.
Yeah, I do have wetland envy. That is a medical condition that I have. But sounds gross. Let's see.
I was not going to comment on that.
Yeah, I will. That's fine. I'll do it for us.
Nice.
Nice. Well, what's beneficial? I want salmon. So... But I can't get salmon there. I have no place to place that salmon. But I want that bear. Fine.
You and your bears.
Fine.
You love those bears.
We'll play the bear.
Pairs of bears.
Bears, oh, bears.
Ooh. Okay. That I like. What do I like about that, though? I want...
But what is it I like about that?
Okay, I definitely want the elk, so that's going to extend my herd of elks right here.
Right.
But what tile? Because I have 2 of these nature tokens. I can spend one to take a different tile, which I may do because, yeah. Yep.
Sam says salmon can't be clustered and still count for points.
Cannot be clustered. Ooh.
Yeah, they can be clustered. Sure, they can.
So maybe this run, let's see.
Runs may not be adjacent. But doesn't this count towards the run? Can't his run go like that? Like,
that's
so,
what I thought.
Let's see if I can draw a line here. It would go bingo, bango, bongo, boongo.
Yeah, sort of like a
boongo,
zigzag.
bongo. And so anything adjacent to that run would be it. Totally. Look at the picture. I'm looking at the picture, but they didn't give me an example. Like if they had put a... Oh, Ruel.
Did they?
Ruel.
Okay.
I see it. So, gosh.
Oh.
Here. So, yeah, those...
Yep.
I'll let you retcon that since I lied to your face.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
Internet. So this would not count for your run. Well, actually, you would choose which one you would count, and you would count those 3 because they're adjacent
and
to
that's
other
fine.
Animals.
Yeah, that's fine.
Again,
because I technically had no other place to go with that salmon, and I wanted the nature token anyways, so it's all good. Yeah.
If you lose the game because of that,
then we got a big asterisk. If not, then it was a legit game. Okay.
Then I'll make a public apology.
Cool.
Great.
I'm taking my turn. I'm going to spend a nature token in order to take this elk and this tile.
What?
Okay. So this is going to go here because I want to extend my forest and my plains. Well, hopefully my plains. I definitely extend the forest. 2, 3, 4. And this elk, we'll put the elk right here. Yep. Okay.
All right, Jake's turn.
Yes.
I think we're gonna grab. How do we do it though? How do we pull this off? How do we outrun Ruel? So okay, so then my salmon run won't work either. Then I have to decide which one's.
Yeah, one or the other.
Yeah. Boo.
Oh, you got some nice animals around your salmon.
Yeah,
nice.
I'm doing all right.
Okay.
I'm doing all right.
That's all right.
All right, I guess we'll grab this and hawk it.
Ooh, I gotta take that elk, right?
Yeah.
I just have to.
The elk baron, they're calling you in chat. I think that elk's gonna crush me. You've made those.
I don't know.
Let's
just. I mean, I'm looking at yours. You've got that nice. You got those foxes. I feel like I'm gonna score you a ton of points. You've got a bear clan there.
These foxes are, in a word, pathetic.
Definitely taking the elk, but do I want another tile? Because I could take this tile here, or this tile here. No, if I just stick with this. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, interesting.
See, that's the thing is, like, you've cleverly gunned for elk, right? And like, that's your big combo move. But these are all still great choices for you because there's so many other options where you can score auxiliary points that you'll need.
Right. And again, we on top of all that, we have the terrains that we can score as well. And yeah, right. So what's so good about this game? It's so good.
Yeah.
All right. I'm definitely taking the elk. I just want to make sure, do I spend the nature token to grab something else? Take this one. Okay. No, I'm just going to go with what I have here. So I'm taking this elk here, and I'll take this tile here to extend my river. Let's extend the river. Oh, okay. This is plain, so yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Let me see if I can do this. Do I want it this way? Yeah.
That's a smart move. Looks prettier too.
Yeah, doesn't it?
Okay. Well, now do I need to like stop you from getting more elk? Like, what do I do? I don't know.
Yeah, because here's the interesting thing. I have no elk spot on my board right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you do.
But it wouldn't. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, I do. Okay, thanks. So it would be connected. Cool.
I believe so.
Yeah. Okay. So this is where do you hate draft and take that elk away? Or...
Well, it is a slightly beneficial elk in that it doubles this points over here, which would be kind of cool. And it's the only thing I can put there. Hate draft is such a strong term.
Yeah. What about that? Is why don't we call it a denial draft?
I mean, I still agree with it. It is hate drafting. It makes me feel evil. But thank you for trying to make it better. I appreciate you so much, Ruel. Yeah, I think we go. We'll go down here. And wait, was that here?
Yes.
Why did I do that? I don't want a fox.
You want to retcon? Go ahead and retcon that. That's cool.
No, it's all right. I'll spend a nature token and grab this salmon.
Okay. Okay. In that case, I want this elk.
You gotta take the elk. I should have.
Yeah, the elk. Now it's just what do I do a different tile?
Preemptive draft was suggested by JC.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
Preemptive.
I like that. This here.
We're asking how many turns are left. There are 6 habitat tiles left in the bag. That means there's 10 total, so we each get 5 turns.
Okay, I will take this elk. Do I take? Oh gosh, I would want to say that nature token just in case. Yeah. Okay.
I think you're in a very comfortable spot.
Okay, so this elk's gonna go here.
Nice. 7 of them.
Then,
holy cow! That's 23 points by itself. That's bananas.
How are you doing on the forest? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh man, okay. Your habitats are so beautiful.
3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5,
get
6,
get
7,
out of here.
Ooh,
Get out
8,
of my habitat. Go to your own habitat.
Get out of my house.
Get out of here, Ruel.
Get. Okay, we're gonna rotate this here.
No.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Okay.
Ugh.
Thank you.
You're so good. All right. So now, do we keep running up the salmon score? It doesn't really feel worth it to do that.
Yeah, once I got into the elk business, the salmon's just sort of dried up on me.
I mean, why? Like, yeah, the salmon. I think I overcommitted to. Unfortunately, I got too excited about them. Foxes are kind of useless at this point. I got 5 turns left. Yeah, let's just do this. Boink. Boink. Your turn, buddy.
Okay. Yep. I think the choice makes itself here.
Yeah, I was going to maybe redraw and hope for a bear nightcat, but there's a chance I'll still get one here. We got a couple turns left. Of course, that just happened, and I don't. Oh, my goodness, Ruel!
Okay, so this goes here.
That's such a big grassland, too.
Yeah, it was a nice draw. Nice draw.
The pain. Well, I suppose we commit to hawking it up. Still no bears. Come on.
2, 4, 6, 8. So is this the max? I
Yes,
am maxed out.
It is
on
the
elk.
max.
Okay. So I no longer need elk.
Groupings of 8.
Okay. So what can I do here for this salmon run? I've got the salmon run. They're going to score these animals here. If I could put an animal here, that would.
Wait a minute. Murder She Root says, I think the game ends when you draw the 4th to the last tile.
You don't draft the last 3. So I think we're supposed to get 20 turns each. So does that mean we have 20 tiles?
You can count them by how many tiles you have. I'll have you count it.
Oh, wait. The starting tiles are 3, so don't
count that.
Minus 3. 1, 2. I have 21 minus 3 is 18, so I've got 2 turns left.
Correct. So,
okay.
When we can't pull any more from the bag, the game ends.
Okay.
We played that right last time. No, we didn't. We played it wrong last time, huh?
Did we?
I can't remember, honestly. It was only 2 days ago. Well,
it was, yeah, that's almost 48 hours.
Lasts 47 hours, apparently.
All right. What did I do?
Thank you, Sam, for showing us that.
This could be a pair. Nope. Got a pair of that, so there's no bears.
This is your last turn.
This is it?
This is your last turn, right?
I thought I was supposed to have 20 tiles on here. 3, 6, 10, 14, 17, 18. I thought I had 2 more.
There's 5. There's 6 out. 1, 2. Let's just go.
Well, I'm going to take
Let's
these.
just go.
Yeah, we'll just go. So I'm going to take these.
We'll give each other 20 turns. That's fine.
Yeah. Do I want this here? Or how am I going to score this? That's the question. I have this thing. Do I want to put it here? That's no, because it has to be next to a salmon to score. And then if I want to extend the river, okay.
All right. So according to what I'm reading, the game should end after this turn. But let's just do another turn after that and make it right. Right?
Yeah.
Is that what you're suggesting? 1, 2, 3,
4, let's see.
6, 7, 8,
yeah,
9,
we'll
10,
see.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I also have 18.
Okay.
Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, I think we're right because you take. Oh wait, no. Yeah.
There's something wrong with the mod. I think it was short.
Yeah.
Is what happened.
Okay.
So now I'm going to use my. Oh, I'm going to reset these because I need bears.
Nice.
There we go.
Oh, nice,
time, baby.
You got your bears. Wow, you and your bears, Jake. Night Catabot, bear we go.
There we go. All right.
Love it.
Once there are 3 tiles in the market, game over is what he says. So Ruel gets a whole extra turn?
That doesn't sound right because then I have one more tile to use. That
Yeah,
right?
I'm going to take an extra turn too, and then we'll litigate it on Discord afterwards.
Okay.
We'll have a whole
Sounds
trial. We'll talk
good.
about
Yes.
how it's still our favorite game and what has gone
Oh,
wrong. And it's like maybe it's the
Yep.
mod's fault. It's like maybe it was my fault. Maybe it's user
Yep.
error. Maybe it's Sam's
I will present
fault.
my case in front of the jury.
Yeah,
and then,
yeah.
You know, I'm going to put the system on trial.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You're out of order.
You're gonna put nature on trial.
Nature on trial. That's how it get. Okay, so if I put this bear here, the fox scores on
no
pairs.
bear.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh,
Fox
that's
scores
a
on
great
pairs.
choice.
Okay.
That's a
So
good
definitely
point.
this one. But then do I want to extend 1, 2, 3? This is 4. This would be 4. Okay. Bear. So this is my final turn. Like this is it. 2,
Hey,
5,
Crystal
6,
Dax. Hi,
7.
Critter Nation. Thanks for joining us.
Crystal Dax in the house. Hi, Crystal. I'm going to spend my final nature token, Jake, in order to take this bear and a... Oh, I wanted the wetlands tile. Yeah, this one here. So
Why? Because
this
they're not
one,
big enough, you monster?
just to make sure. Okay, they're no... So now it says game over.
So first player gets a bonus turn.
I don't think that's
what
right.
I think
I'm not...
happened. What I think happened is the bag gave us 1 less than it should have. So I'm just gonna take 1 more. But go ahead.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Is
No.
it sort of-
Go ahead and finish your move. And
Okay.
then I'll take 1
You're
more.
just going to take from here. Okay,
Yeah. That's fine.
cool. All right.
I'll
so
exclude this elk.
Okay, so this is bear go here, so I can score it with my fox. And then this one here, we're going to go with, yeah, extend this here. Cool.
Great. So there should be 1 more tile, but that's okay. That's no big deal. I'll take. Ooh. Do we want a salmon? We're not gonna get much. We're gonna get 1 more point if we get a salmon. We could elk it up, which will get us more points. I think that's what we do. I think we just elk it up. How can we expand our habitat though? Can we do a forest? Yeah, we can make a big old forest.
Oh, man, your forests are great. Oh, I didn't even see that.
And
Well
elk it
done.
here. All right, and that, my friend, is truly the game. So I'm
Okay.
gonna lock some cameras here. Let's see. It's control 1, it's control 2, and it's control 3.
Okay.
All right. Well, this is such a large view. All right. We're gonna do first player Ruel. We're gonna do first player or second player Jake, and we're gonna start counting up
Okay.
points. So
Yeah.
let's count bears first. Bears, as we were reminded, are any grouping of 3 bears with no bears next to them earns their owner 10 points each. Ruel, it looks like you've got 1 pair or 1 trio, right?
Yeah. Mama and her 2 cubs, so that's 10 points.
And do you have any little girl home invaders?
No.
Okay,
Do
so
I?
no Goldilocks points, so just 10.
Nope.
Great. I have managed to get 2 of them, so I get
Nice.
20 points.
Nice.
Next, it's elk time, and the elk baron is going to take his rewards. It's a
There it
grouping
is.
of elk, and however large they are, gets you a stupid amount of points. Ruel's managed to get 2 groups. He's got an 8-point group?
Yep. So 28 plus 2 points for the 1, so 30 total.
Holy moly.
Yes.
Yeah, 30 total, because that a bonus 1 there for another 2. Ouch. That
Yep.
is
And
painful to see.
Yeah, and that will be Ruel's Jerky Emporium will be opening soon. friends.
I have not had venison jerky, I don't think, in a long time.
I
Is
don't
it
know if
good?
I've ever had it, to be honest with you.
Yeah. We'll have to go to Cascadia and find out.
Yes,
I have
I do love a good jerky.
a
Okay.
grouping of 3, so that's 7 points for Jake.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
Nice.
I locked those cameras and I haven't even used them. Then it's salmon time. Moink. Salmon, as we'll remember, are for a run, and crucially, as Murder She Wrote reminded us, you can't have adjacent salmon outside of the line, right? They can't have adjacent extra salmon, so you have to choose one to not include in this little grouping of 4 here. I assume it's going to be this one.
That's correct. Yes.
All right. So you get 1 point for every salmon, so that's 3, and then 1 point for every animal adjacent. Man, good job. So that's 3. Is that 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points?
That's what I got. Thank you.
Wow. All right, 11 points for Ruel. Let's check out Jake's salmon. He's got a 4 salmon run because we're not gonna. We're not gonna include this one. It doesn't really matter. So we get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Nice.
Not that much different. All right, 12. Let's go to hawks, red-tailed hawks. For every solitary hawk with no other hawks adjacent, you get a number of points. You have 1, it looks like, right?
Yeah. Wow. I didn't notice. You scooped up on some hawks there, my friend.
I did
well
scoop
done.
up some hawks. Looks like you got 2. Let's see how Jake did. I got 4 for a total of 11.
Nice.
That was a little better than I was expecting, I will admit. Fox time. For every pair of animals adjacent to the fox, you'll get a number of points. If you get 1 pair, it's 3. 2 pairs is 5. 3 points is 7. Looks like you got a 5-point fox here.
Yep.
And a 3-point fox here for a total of 8.
Nice. Okay, let's see what your foxes got there, Jake. I think you did really well with this.
Let's see. I have a 5-point fox here because I have adjacent pairing of salmon and bears, and then I believe I have a 7-point fox here for a pair of bears, salmon, and hawks. So that gives me 12. Is that what we said? Yeah, 12. And then W's. What are W's?
W's. Wildlife? I think we just did wildlife.
Is it the remaining...
sum? The total of what we had for the wildlife, you just sum it up there.
Oh, it's a subtotal. I see.
Subtotal.
Okay. We'll get there in a second. Now let's do terrains. Let's do mountains first. Your largest mountain.
5. I've got 5.
Jake's got a 2. It's kind of pathetic. So let's see. Ruel gets 5 plus the bonus 3 for having the largest. Next.
Now, in the 2-player game, is the bonus still 3? That's what I'm wondering.
Ooh.
I think it might be less.
Ruel, I think you are right. I think it's only 1 point.
Yeah.
Habitat, majorities, largest. 2 players. If tied, 1 bonus point each. 2-point bonus for the... Oh, just a 2-point bonus.
2-point. Okay.
Nice.
So 5 plus 2 for that one, right?
Okay, good catch. All right, forests. Looks like you got a
4?
A 4 forest. Jake's got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 forest.
Wow. Nice. So 4 for me, 8 plus 1 for you. Well done.
Plus 2, right?
Or I mean, plus 2.
Is that what we agreed? Okay, cool. Plains.
Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2. Oh yeah, 5 is my biggest.
2 is my biggest.
Ooh.
Very nice.
2-point bonus.
Nice. Wetlands, which I'm pretty sure you dominated.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
1,
you had
2,
8,
3,
wasn't it?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ruel. Ruel.
That last one, I'm so glad I counted right.
You knew what you were doing.
Ooh, close call.
Rivers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rivers.
That means I think I also got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ruel.
Ooh. Ouch.
Ruel. All right, and then that's the subtotal, and then leftover wildlife tokens after the beginning of the game when I said you shouldn't keep them because they're really better use in the game. I managed to keep one.
And I had none.
All right. Look at how you did on these habitats. You got all the bonuses except for forest.
Ooh.
Really good job on that. That's 8 total extra points there. That's really awesome.
I'll tell you where I learned from you, Jake. The other day, you dominated terrains when we played this last.
Did I?
You dominated those terrains. So I remembered that this time, my friend.
Okay. Oh, good. I have only myself to blame is what you're telling me. All right, so let's look at Ruel's total here. He's got 40. He's got 51, 53 for a total of 61 up here. I've got 27 plus 12 is 39, plus another 11 is 50, plus 12 is 62. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Holy cow. I can't believe that's that close already. Let's double check it. 40, 51, 53, 61. That's right. 27 is 39, is 50, is 62. Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh.
Okay, so then down here we got
Nervous
7
time.
and 4 is 11, plus another 7 is 18, plus another 11 is 29, plus another 8 is 37. What? Jake's only got 12 here, 14, another 8 is 22, plus another 5 is 27. Uh-oh, not enough. So that's 28 plus 62 is an even 90, if my math is right. Whereas 61 plus 37 is a little bit more at 98. Ruel is the winner.
Wow, GG.
Well done, friend. You know what that was?
Game.
That 8-point difference. I mean, it wasn't perfectly that, but it was the 8 points you got there, right? I mean, if I had gotten him, I would have gotten it. But still, like, that was a good habitat play by you. There's that 98-point run. Nice.
As I said, I learned from the best. You know, you scored nearly 100 points the other day when we played. Remember that? Like,
yeah, but we cheated, didn't we? Because we ended a little later than we should have.
Oh, well.
Because we took all the tiles. Well, yeah.
Oh, we took all the tiles, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
but then we had
like
a little
extra
mixer
turn.
Yeah. You still won, you know? Yeah. It's a good game.
Good game. Oh. Always a good game. Highly recommend this. This is Cascadia. This is by, it's published by AEG, right?
Correct. So Flatout Games originally published it, and then AEG picked it up, and they are doing a wider distribution, thankfully, because this game needs to be in more people's hands. It's so good.
AEG's got great games all around. I love their catalog. Really big hits.
So do I.
You and I are also big fans of Cubitos, which we should definitely play on stream sometime.
Absolutely. Cubitos is wonderful.
Yeah. Excellent. Well, chat, thanks for hanging out today and watching us play this awesome game. If you like this game and many others, then come back, because this is Two Player Tuesday. We do it every Tuesday with friends. This is a part of Good Time Society. If you don't know what that is, it's a production board game company where we make videos about tabletop games, role-playing games, and some podcasts about stuff as well, including To Boldly Watch, our Star Trek Rewatch podcast, and Woodland War Machine, our exclusive Root board game podcast. Ruel, tell everybody where we can find you on the internet.
Oh, yeah. Friends, thank you again for joining us. This has been a lot of fun, and I want to thank Jake for having me on. It's always a pleasure playing games with you, Jake.
Always a pleasure.
Friends, you can find me right here on the Good Time Society, hosting a show with Becca Scott called Good Looking Kickstarters. Every 2 weeks, we look at all of the fun Kickstarter projects that we're excited about. You can also find me on the Rado Runs Through channel every week at Wednesday at 12 p.m. We do a live show. Rado and I do a different top 10 list every week. You can find me streaming on Twitch. You can find me on the interwebs elsewhere, doing all the things, podcasts, written articles, and more. So find me on the interwebs at Ruel Gaviola.
Yeah, excellent. Have you been writing much lately? I haven't seen much. I've seen a lot of your video content. I'd love to read.
Yeah, I'm still writing. It's more of I do a lot of marketing stuff for different companies, so it's not really like, top 10 lists or anything like that.
Yeah,
it's more like, hey, here's the newest game coming out from so and so company and stuff like that.
Right on. Well, excellent. Well, thanks everybody for stopping by. We'll be back next week with another Two Player Tuesday. I believe Becca will be back for that, so come join us then, and we'll see y'all soon.